stranger danger. Liam and Ben were best friends. They did everything together. They played in the park, rode their bikes, and built the tallest sandcastles at the beach. One sunny afternoon, Liam and Ben were playing at the park. They climbed the jungle gym, slid down the slide, and laughed so much their tummies hurt. After a while, Liam felt thirsty. "Ben, I want some water," he said. Ben nodded. "Let's go ask my mum. She has some in her bag." But before they could go, a man in a red hat walked up to them. He had a big smile. "Hello, little ones. I have some yummy chocolate in my car. Would you like some?" Liam's eyes lit up. He loved chocolate. "Yes, please," he said, taking a step forward. But Ben pulled Liam's hand. "No, Liam. We don't take things from strangers." The man in the red hat smiled wider. "Oh, but I've lots of treats. Come with me. It's just right over there." He pointed to a car parked near the trees. Liam hesitated. He liked chocolate, but Ben's grip on his hand felt strong. Ben shook his head. "We should ask my mom first." The man's smile faded a little. "Oh, you don't need to. It's just a small treat." Ben stood tall. "No, we don't go with strangers." He turned to Liam. "Come on, let's go to my mom." Liam nodded and walked away with Ben. The man watched them for a moment, then walked away too. Ben and Liam ran to Ben's mom and told her everything. She hugged them both. "You did the right thing, Ben. And Liam, I'm so proud of you for listening to your friend." Liam smiled. "Ben is the best friend ever." Ben grinned. "We always look out for each other." Ben's mom knelt down. "Remember, never take things from strangers and never go anywhere with them. Always tell a grown-up if someone makes you feel uncomfortable." Liam nodded. "I will, and I will always listen to Ben." That day, Ben and Liam learned something very important. Friends help each other stay safe. And the best way to stay safe is to always tell a trusted grown-up if something doesn't feel right. That evening, Liam and Ben met again at the playground, but this time with Ben's mom nearby. They sat on the swings, talking about their favorite superheroes. "I think you're like a superhero, Ben," Liam said, kicking his legs to go higher. "You saved me today." Ben laughed. Super Ben, defender of friends. He pretended to fly, making Liam giggle. Ben's mom smiled. "You know, real heroes don't wear capes. They just make smart choices and keep each other safe." The boys played for a little longer before heading home. That night, Liam's dad tucked him into bed. "You had a big adventure today, didn't you?" he asked. Liam nodded. "Ben is so smart, Daddy. He knew exactly what to do." His dad ruffled his hair. "That's because Ben is a good friend, and you were a good listener." Liam yawned. "Daddy, what if someone else asks me to go with them?" His dad thought for a moment. "Well, if you ever feel unsure, you can always follow 3 steps. 1, say no, loud and clear. 2, move away quickly. 3, tell a grown-up you trust." Liam repeated after him. "Say no, move away, tell a grown-up." His dad nodded. "That's right, and always stay with people you know." The next day, Liam and Ben were at school. During recess, their teacher, Miss Green, gathered the children together. "Today, we're going to talk about staying safe." Liam and Ben listened closely as Miss Green spoke. "If someone you don't know ever offers you candy or a toy, what should you do?" Ben raised his hand. "Say no." Miss Green nodded. "That's right. And should you ever go with a stranger, even if they seem nice?" Liam shook his head. "No way." Miss Green clapped her hands. "Good job. And always remember to tell a trusted adult if something doesn't feel right." After the lesson, Ben and Liam felt even smarter. They were ready to help others stay safe too. On the way home, they saw a younger boy standing alone by the school gate. He looked lost. Ben and Liam walked up to him. "Are you okay?" Ben asked. The boy sniffled. "I can't find my sister." Liam pointed to the school entrance. "Let's go tell the teacher. She can help." The boy nodded, and they walked together to Miss Green. Soon his sister arrived, and he smiled again. Ben and Liam high-fived. "We helped him, just like real heroes," Liam said. That night, as Liam snuggled into bed, he whispered, "Thank you, Ben." And far away in his bed, Ben smiled, knowing he had helped his best friend. Good night, little dreamer. Sleep tight.